Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Velocity Channel. You know, last time I went over the income, the checking, the credit card, and the expenses, velocity banking flow of money. Right now, I want to show you how to pay off those loans and where the strength of paying off those loans really lies. All right, it lies in taking out that principal, because when you take out the host, you also take out the parasite. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. You got a loan, right? And it's a boat loan. Okay, you got a boat. You want to go to Lake Havasu, or you want to go to Lake Mead, right? Or you want to go anywhere, right? That boat is, let's see, $15,000, right? You found it in the garbage, right? Because boats are, not 15K. But it still runs and you want to take it out to the lake. That's all good, right? 15K. How are we going to pay that loan down? Huh? We're making 5K, right? We got expenses of 3K. So that leaves 2K for us. So how are we going to pay this loan down? Well, guess what? We have a line of credit. See, this is the beautiful thing about it. It doesn't matter really what you get paid. It matters what your line of credit is. You have a line of credit, let's say, of $20,000. All right? What are you going to do? Those of you, and I'm talking strictly to those of you who have these high lines of credit and you don't like touching them. You don't like being in debt, right? What are you going to do when the lender says, man, this person isn't spending? They're not living up to our expectations. We're going to lower their line of credit. Does that happen? Listen, I'm trying to save you money. Some of you are going to get thousands of dollars ripped away from your hands being stingy. All right? Let's not be stingy. I'm not calling you names. Listen, and I'm not talking to you unless I'm talking to you. All right? So look, 20K, right, is in our line of credit. And we really want that boat. And we came across Velocity Banking, right? We got the Money Max account. We know about building business credit. And so we're like, man, we aren't afraid of any of these things. I've earned this boat. Let's go ahead and get it. And so you get the boat, 15K. How are you going to pay for that boat? How are you going to pay for it? Come on, let me get out of the way. It's $15,000. And you've got $20,000 in your line of credit. How are you going to pay for that boat? Now, some of you velocity bankers out there are like, CJ, that's easy. If I have a line of credit and I have a debt like this, but I got a line of credit like this, then CJ, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna pull the old switcheroo. It's called the old switcheroo. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can pull the old switcheroo and say, listen, instead of sending someone else the money, I just want to pay this outright. You're not getting that much interest off of me, huh? I'm going to go ahead and switch this amortized debt, this heavy debt, with this simple interest debt right here. It's 20K. And oh, by the way, the lenders are looking at me and they're seeing how I'm paying it off, right? Income, checking account, line of credit, expenses, and lenders like sequence. They like people that have order, right? And so they're looking at that and they're like, my goodness. Okay, so you're paying it off like that, huh? All right, $5,000 in, $3,000 out, $2,000 a month. Ooh. And so how many months is that? Come on. How many months is that? $2,000. $15,000 is the balance. Divided by $2,000 is what? Huh? What is that? Ain't that about 7.5 months you paid off? You paid $15,000 off in about 7 months. You mean to tell me those lenders are going to pass you by when they're looking at people to give money to? No way. Listen, you just got a raise. You won't get that at your job. You won't get that at any bank, will you? Huh? You're not going to get that. But you will get it when you know how to work velocity banking. When you have the Money Max account, when you know about tools such as first lien HELOCs and business credit building, when you know about credit restoration, when you have these things in place, you're able to do this, right? Folks, give me some feedback. We love hearing from you, all right? And we love seeing how you pay the debt off. Perhaps some of you are like, listen, I want to use my line of credit for something else. I mean, I don't want all 15K to go to the boat. Guess what I want? I want to trim down this debt steadily. So I'm going to put $5,000 towards the principal, right? Or maybe you want to put $3,000 towards the principal. Or maybe you want to put $10,000 towards the principal. You know what? You can. You know why? Because it's yours. By the way, did you earn that $20,000 of unsecured line of credit? You ever thought about that? Did you earn that? No. No, you didn't earn it. How you paid your bills off granted you that $20,000 in lines of credit. How you paid your bills off, how you paid the credit card, how you treated the lender, your reputation, your credit, so to speak, is how you got to this amount right here. Did the annual income or the monthly income play a part? It sure did. But it wouldn't have meant a thing if you were constantly late, right? Remember, the credit system and the money system in general is a very unemotional system. It goes by numbers. And so that's how I want you to think when it comes to finances. Go by the numbers, folks. If you want to use just the 5K to 3K of the 10K, hey, or maybe the whole 15K, you can do that. You know why? Because it's your money. Now, those of you who have a first lien HELOC, you're in a whole different realm, right? And you should even be looking at, some of you, a lot of you, need to be looking at commercial buildings as well, all right? Listen, with the first lien HELOC, remember our last video, this is how much you have to utilize, okay? You have all of this to utilize. Look at that. You have all of this credit, capital, to work for you. So this is what you do. You tell those soldiers, 10 hut, move out. All right? Listen, thank you so much for tuning in today. God bless you. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I have everything that you need, right? If you need credit restoration, if you need business credit, right? If you need to know more about first lien HELOCs or real estate investing, let me know. We got you. All right? God bless you, and you take care.